What up, what up, what up? Peace world. Welcome back to another episode of the Outlaw Hip Hop Podcast, Outlaw Hip Hop TV, excuse me. I'm your host, Outlaw J. Um, Forgive me for my background, everything going on right now. Obviously, you see the Christmas tree in the background. That's for the kids, it's for the family, it's for the wife. But it's glad to be back in the building, man. I'm just glad to be back, man. Yeah, man, it's been a minute, handling business. But I just wanted to touch on this topic that I see people talking about lately. And now, before I begin, I just want to give a backstory of myself. Why this particular topic, just felt right for me to say something about is because it's particularly what my story is about and what I've been going through. I know this topic is going to ruffle some feathers. I know this topic is going to be a little, how do I say, difficult for some to process because me particularly, I grew up in religion. So yes, that's what we're going to talk about tonight. I grew up in church. My grandfather was a pastor, district elder of Southern Texas. And, I was with him a lot. I was in the church a lot. I was in the church Mondays, Wednesdays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays, of course. You feel me? Bible study, prayer meeting, you name it. We did it Sunday school, afternoon service. Man, you name it, I did it. I've been there. And coming out of religion was one of the toughest things that I could do. That I had to do, mentally just for myself. Because obviously being raised in it is difficult, you're told and don't mind the Christmas tree in the background. Like I said, that's for the kids. I got little ones, and I want them to be able to make their decision on their own instead of me trying to force something on them, because that's exactly what happened to me. Something was forced on me, But just doing some thinking and some critical thinking, asking questions. I could never have my questions answered. So I was introduced to, the spiritual realm of this thing. And, there's things that made sense to me, going within meditation, a lot of the things that people say that are demonic, for lack of better words, excuse me, for lack of better terms, a lot of things that people said was demonic. A lot of things people said was not of God. I did a lot of research. I did a lot of book reading and digging and diving, to things that just didn't make sense and things that did make sense. So I'm gonna hit this clip real quick. And then I'm just gonna give my spill on it real quick. You feel me? I'm not gonna be too long. But let's hit the clip real quick. My bad, hold on. Let me turn my man up. Let me turn on my system here. It's been a minute, I know. Don't hold me.
Where was God and Jesus at during slavery? Like, I'm talking about the uncomfortable, explicit details of it. Let's just think about
Shout out to the homie Juice
Ashe. Right? You got
Ashe,
mom,
excuse me.
dad, sister, brother, grandma. When they decided, oh, let's split them all up so we could change the whole narrative of where they came from. Where was he at? Like, nowhere did he step in knowing the after effects, all knowing, send grandma to Mississippi, send dad to Louisiana, send the daughter after they do you know what to her, send her to Alabama. Then we could say, your ancestors, we went and grabbed y'all from Africa, knowing damn well grandma and them was already native to here. Like, he didn't think to step in, because now we got a bunch of lost people or buck breaking, for example. Take the strongest slave, torture him in front of everybody, hold him down, and they did you know what to him to assert their dominance. during, because that wasn't like a 1 second thing. That whole process, he didn't step in and go, hold on, y'all going too far. This was all he
Like, y'all
did.
tripping.
Nowhere near did he step in. The lynchings, the whippings, the barbecues, they would literally set our ancestors on fire and eat them. The cannibalism, nowhere near did he stop in and be like, all right, hold on, y'all going too far. And then using the so-called religion to justify obeying your master. You know,
Right.
y'all did something wrong, and we punishing y'all because y'all need to go through this, but y'all gotta forgive us. Otherwise, y'all not gonna make it to heaven. And they getting the land, they getting to eat what they want. We eating the slop, we eating the pig. Nowhere during these hundreds of years of this shit did your Heavenly Father step in and go, all right, wait a minute. I need to put an end to this. Like, what was he doing? Was he playing 2K the whole time? What the hell was going on? And the fact that we had to fight and get out of it. And even in history, they tell us, oh, Abraham Lincoln, he felt bad. So they
No, we
stopped.
didn't.
No,
No, we
fought
didn't.
our ass off to get out of that stuff. They told us we always, slaves travel north. What they don't tell you is like the similar revolution where we traveled back south and fought. We came back with guns in the army, and it got so out of hand they had to say, hey, we got to do something about this whole slavery thing, which they didn't really change if you know the 13th Amendment. Now, prison is the new slavery, but that's a different discussion. But damn, even with this, your guy still ain't stepped in. What the hell was he doing during slavery? I want a real answer.
What was he doing during slavery? I felt like I had to say something. I felt like it was in my this is specifically in my realm. Where was God during all of these horrible, tragic times? Listen, we run to this Bible for everything, and I'm not going to say that there's not some good things in that book, but let's think about it. Some of our elders spend their whole life going to these places and reading this particular book. In any other institution in America, you're only at that institution for a certain amount of time. And I'm going off, usually I got my notes but right now I'm going off my spirit. Like I said, I'm not going to be too long. But I'm just going off my spirit. But at any other institution in America, you spend a specific amount of time learning something and then you move on. And then you go on to the next level. Except religion. It just makes no sense to me when it comes to religion. And like my man said, they use specific things to justify slavery. And I'm actually dealing with this topic a little bit even more because me and my mom just had this discussion, and I'm trying to have my mom think. Listen, this is exactly the name of this topic. Of this episode of what it's going to be. And I had to answer this question: do you think that the people that wanted you physically enslaved would free you spiritually? They gave you that book and told you this is your God. They gave you that book and told you this is your Jesus. They gave you that book and told you if you do things that are not in alignment with what I got going on as your master, you're going to go to hell. So we have physical slavery and we have mental slavery. And some of you niggas is still mentally enslaved. Let's keep it a buck. And I'm not trying to offend anybody because this ain't about offending anybody. I just like to use critical thinking. Like I said, I'm not playing no more. You feel me? On earlier episodes, I would kind of like, try to, be all peaches and cream. I'm not doing that shit no more. Because how many times are we going to allow people that are not of us, that told us that we are 3/5 human, but raped our women? We are 3/5 human, but buck break black men to assert their dominance over our kind for 400 years. And then give you a God and tell you that this is who you're gonna serve. This is who you gonna bow down and pray to. Like how I mean, like how much do y'all not want to use y'all brain? You feel me? And like I said, yo, when I was in this thing, I took it very seriously. You feel me? Like it was hard for me to come out of it, and it took a lot of time. But some of y'all ain't even doing this shit right. Y'all do what the hell y'all want to do all goddamn week long, and then come Sunday, y'all think that's not how it goes. Then come Sunday, all is forgiven. That's not how it goes. It's not, it does, you don't do what the hell you want to do all damn week long. And then all of a sudden on Sunday, you could just go ask for forgiveness. And then like for real, like define insanity, doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. And that's exactly what religion is to me. That's exactly what religion is to me. We're doing the same thing over and over, expecting some white dude to walk out of the sky, out of the clouds, and save you niggas. And it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Okay. And then I'm about to hit another clip here in a second, but I'm critically thinking now. You feel me? Like I'm inside now. I go within now. I don't really do anything outside of myself. But I had to tell her. I said, and if I'm not mistaken, the actual scripture that I was trying to quote to her, I want to say it's Isaiah. When Satan said, I will be like the Most High. What makes you niggas think that he ain't doing exactly what he said he was going to do? This nigga said, I will be like the Most High. So they used fear tactics, kill tactics, and everything else to go around the world and convert you niggas from Islam, from Islamic beliefs and all these other beliefs, Buddhism and all this other shit. African religion and all of that shit. Yo, they told you niggas, if you don't convert to Christianity or Catholicism, because to me it's the same, we gonna kill you niggas. It's that simple. And that's exactly what they did. Queen Isabella, King Ferdinand. What they do? I mean, let's be clear, man. Let's be clear, man. This person, these people, whoever you want it to be, they're not going to let you be free mentally if they wanted you to be enslaved physically. That shit don't make sense to me. Like, just use your brain, man. That's all I'm saying, man. Before y'all get on here and leave in the comments and all this other shit, do some actual research. Because even if I wholeheartedly believe something or know something, because there's a difference in belief and knowing, in my personal view, right? Even if I know, me and my wife talk about this all the time. If the more that I learn, the more that I don't know shit. You feel me? A wise man questions everything. You feel me? So even if I don't know something, or I feel like I researched it or did a couple book readings or whatever, I still don't know nothing about it. I still don't know a goddamn thing about it. I'm like an infant out here. I'm so ready to learn, and I'm so full of, I just want to know the knowledge. You feel me? So, let's be clear, man. Let's be clear, man.
What Christianity was used for during slavery. Part 3. 1. Docile. Christianity wasn't the Africans' original religion. They used Christianity to make the black man and woman weak. Christianity taught us that if we disobeyed the white man, we'll go to hell. The truth is, hell isn't real, and it was used to scare black people from attacking their oppressors.
Right.
African spirituality is what kept African people strong, and it's also what made the Haitians win the revolution.
I was just about to say that. Let's talk about that real quick. The Haitians, they used what they knew how to use, and they defeated motherfuckers. And this is why they're in the condition that they are today. This is why they can't get no help from nobody, because nobody want to mess with them. But that's what we don't talk about. Where's the movie about the Haitians at? Where are the movies of black people being depicted as the winner when it comes? I mean, come on, really? All they give you niggas is slave movies. That's all they give you niggas is slave movies. They don't give you niggas nothing else. Let's be clear. All they give you niggas is slave movies. Or being the best friend of the white dude who ends up getting killed. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas really don't make it that far in fucking movies. Unless we we doing a little better, I guess you could say that now. You know what I'm talking about? But come on, man. I mean, like, how many times are we gonna keep letting the same people hit us with the bamboozle us, hit us with the same play? You know what I mean? I stood quiet during the election process. I stood quiet. I stood back and I watched. You feel me? I was doing a lot of research and a lot of learning, and I was doing a lot of shit. I wasn't just bullshitting. You feel me? But I've been watching how you niggas. You feel me? Like, I look how easy it is to fool the black man and the black woman. You know what I'm talking about? It's so motherfucking easy to fool us, B. Motherfucker tell us any goddamn nigga the motherfucking clouds is purple outside and you niggas is like, for real? All of us collectively, we believe some bullshit before we turn to each other and look at each other and say, you know what? I'm gonna do some research to what this brother's talking about. We shrug that shit off if it ain't in alignment with the drill scene, if it's not in alignment with being a thought, if it's not in alignment with going out here doing some dumb shit, going out here robbing everybody, robbing your own people, if it's not in alignment with some crash out bullshit, nigga, we move that shit to the side and then want to spin the block and talk about, nigga, I remember when that nigga said that shit. You know how many times this shit done happened to me? This is why I don't say shit no more. This is why I don't say shit no more. Because you niggas is still sleep out this motherfucker, taking naps and shit. No, I'm moving on to the next clip, man, because it's so true, man. We so docile at this motherfucker. We hate each other, right? But as soon as we question anything that the white man gave to us, it's a fucking problem. It's a problem. Who the fuck is Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John in Africa back in those days? Like, let's be clear. Those are Americanized names. That shit didn't exist. Let's be very fucking clear. If the names would have been Nduwe and Naduki and shit like that, then I would have been like, okay. It's in alignment with African culture. Wasn't no motherfucking Peter and them in no goddamn Jerusalem. Like, stop playing. Like, let's be fucking clear. But we fall for the technology once again. Shout out to the big homie Charleston White. I really don't fuck with what he just said on this clip right here, but I'm gonna play this one to point one of my bullet points out.
The devil spoke to the woman. He didn't talk to the man. That's why all this is in their head, man. A woman ruined marriages because what's in their head. So the devil stay playing in their head, my nigga. That's the relationship. She have a way closer. You have a closer relationship to God. She have a way closer relationship to the devil. That's why he speaks to her. That's why he speaks to her, and my.
Now, none of this applies to me. I do what I'm supposed to do.
So that's why. That's why it's important for a woman to have the right kind of man to have a God. Yeah. Other than that, nigga, the devil gonna stay playing in her head.
What about the woman who says, well, I ain't gotta work no more. I won't do nothing. You just take care of me. I'm the prize. You just take care. I don't want to cook. I don't want to clean. I don't want to do nothing. You take care of me.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna have a bunch of hoes like you. You're gonna be well taken care of, but I'm gonna have a bunch of hoes like you because you don't stimulate.
That last point, that's not what I'm talking about. But he said the devil plays in a woman's head because the devil was the one that spoke to a woman. You see how they do y'all women in religion? How do we only verify, solidify, and acknowledge the grand masculine, but we do not do the same for the grand feminine? In religion, I mean, there's a lot of stories of it being on the woman being the issue, the woman taking down nations, the woman dividing kingdoms. I mean, let's be clear. A woman brings in life in this motherfucker. Why in every aspect of nature that you see, the woman plays a major role except in religion? Unless you're talking to the Catholics and, they do the whole Mary thing. But, I grew up apostolic. You know what I'm talking about? And that's a whole discussion in itself. Being baptized in the name of Jesus, being baptized in the name Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm talking about? Is it a holy trinity? In apostolic faith, we taught it's not a holy trinity. They're all in the same. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's a bunch of shit that all it does is confuse the people. All it does is divide the people, and that's more of the shit that we don't need. That's why I don't rock with religion. Cool, whatever you want to be, cool, whatever. All I'm saying is, yo, make sure you do some research. Make sure you check on some shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you have to actually speak in tongues, like, you know what I mean? And all of that shit to actually be saved, not just read a couple of verses and scriptures in the Bible and now you saved. You know what I mean? Or you're going to burn in hell. Like, how can you burn a soul? How can you burn energy? Forever and ever. And that's a whole nother topic in itself. Like, you going to go burn forever? Like, but he loves you? You know what I'm saying? Like, all I'm saying is do some actual research. Start studying other things. Start studying the Moorish Empire. You know what I'm saying? Start studying other things. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of try to stay away from topics like this, but like I said, I'm about to start taking off the cloth, and I'm going to start digging in a little bit deeper on y'all asses because, listen, these people ain't fucking playing. Why should we keep playing? I was just I had commented on this young lady's post the other day. Like, she was saying, pretty much like, she was speaking about somebody, doing some music and it was black and they white, like we continuously let people of other nationalities and races and all of this shit into hip hop, into R&B. And, it's shit. It's slop, and y'all niggas worship that shit. Y'all niggas like that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Or look, the white boy, shout out to Eminem, though, because he can really rap, though. But, you know what I'm saying? There's some people out there, like, I grew up on M, so, but then we later learned that he came out talking shit about sisters. You know what I mean? He made a whole song about talking about sisters, but, disrespecting the sister. You know what I'm saying? Disrespecting our queens and shit. Like, that's the whole point, though. Like, we always let these motherfuckers in, You know, and then this is how our genres of music get watered down and then eventually get stolen from us because we keep letting these motherfuckers in trying to be accepted in a society that don't accept us. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? Like, why, why, no disrespect to the sisters. Why the fuck y'all keep wearing weaves that's like white women? Like blonde fucking weaves and wigs and all of this shit. Sister, your hair is beautiful. Like, why the fuck do we keep, you feel me? Like trying to assimilate within a culture or within a society that is not going to accept y'all niggas. These motherfuckers ain't gonna do nothing for us. You feel me? But keep finding reasons to kill us. Keep finding reasons to say we are terrible fathers. Keep finding reasons to say we are lazy in the workplace. Keep finding reasons to say, you feel me? Like just more and more bullshit to excuse why we pieces of shit. And you feel me? They everything. Oh, black is fucking ugly. White is beautiful. You know what I'm talking about? And that's exactly how they use religion to fuck y'all heads up. Anything dealing with black is bad. Anything dealing with white is pure. Like psychology is a motherfucker because we all fell for this shit. We all fell for this bullshit. So yeah, man. I just wanted to fucking come, you know what I mean? I just wanted to, lay out some shit, you know what I mean? Like, it's been heavy on my mind with this religion thing, man. I advise anybody to actually start doing some research on their own, outside of religion, outside of the church, because look at these niggas. These niggas want big million mega churches in the motherfucking hood and ain't doing nothing for nobody in the hood. Nobody. These motherfuckers want to roll around in Cadillacs and Rolls Royces and all that shit, taken from the people, tax free. You know what I'm talking about? And black people are still in the same fucked up conditions that we always been in when it comes to this bullshit. You know what I mean? Remember, we were given religion. We were given Christianity out of slavery. I mean, let that shit sink in before you come at me. I didn't fucking do it. The oppressor that you hold to this high ass motherfucking standard, they gave you that shit. I'm just saying, yo, pay attention to what these people was giving out here, especially to us black people. All right? Us black and brown people around the motherfucking world. Talking about we the minority when they the damn minority. You know what I'm talking about? So I know I'm a little rusty, you feel me? Peace, you know what I mean, to the family. Peace to the Outlaw motherfucking hip hop team, you know what I mean? Peace to the subscribers. Peace to the followers. Peace to everybody. I know y'all niggas been like, where the fuck Outlaw J? Don't trip, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? Remember, I am a man. And I do have a life, you feel me? I'm not, like I said, I ain't abandoning people and shit, but I got shit going on in my life, you feel me? It's a million things that I want to discuss, but I don't really want to talk about it right now because, I'm moving on to the next level. You know what I mean? I'm moving on to the next phase of my life once again. So, shout out to my family, shout out to my queen, shout out to my kids, my moms and them, you feel me? Even though we might not talk all the time or whatever, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, and rest in peace to Auntie Kim. Yo, man, listen, man, Auntie Kim was the shit to me. You feel me? Auntie Kim was the shit to me. Shout out to Nigel, Felicia. You know what I'm saying? Little Chazzy, little Tracy. You know what I mean? Like, yo, Auntie Kim was the shit to me. Like, I remember just being with y'all, for shit, weeks. You know what I mean? Like, we was over there. I was over there, for weeks. I was over there for a lot of time. And, no matter the ups and downs of my family struggle, Auntie Kim always treated me with respect. She always was there for me. Matter of fact, Auntie Kim was the first one to put me on this spirituality thing. And I don't even think she knows she did it. You know what I'm saying? But rest in peace to Rising Power to Auntie Kim, man. You know what I'm saying? Rising Power. You know what I mean? Shout out to the family, man. You know. Shout out to my cousin Andrew, because I know he going through it right now, you know what I'm saying, with his mother. So, just peace to everybody, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've been out here doing my thing. You feel me? Like, I just been out here like zoned in, focused in, locked in on my mission, and locked in on what I got to do. But I don't want the people to ever think that Outlaw J has forgotten about anybody or, neglecting the people or out here on some bullshit, because I'm not, I'm really not. I'm just, this shit going on in my world. You feel me? So, peace, man. I'm here, man. All right? Peace to the family. We out.